here today because of Kim. I met Kim many years ago, and we worked together at Domino's. And I was her store manager, and she was my assistant manager. And I would come in, and I was drinking. I quit doing drugs. Angelina and I, we went to an independent living program, actually. That's how me and Angelina met. We were gifted. Instead of sending me to prison for, 15 to 20 years, they decided to put me in my own apartment and give me one last chance. So I knew with my last chance that I couldn't do drugs. So I went, to alcohol, and I was fine, and I was okay with being an alcoholic. And Kim, she was really fat then. So I don't know if you guys remember Fat Kim. That was the Kim that I met her. So I would come to where I was drinking a lot, and she would always say, Charlie, you might have a problem. And I'm like, no, I don't have a needle hanging on my arm. I'm doing good, And she's like, my sister and I, we go to NA and AA. I don't think any of you were in the program then, actually. Noelle was. Noelle, you were in, weren't you?
What year?
That was like 97. Yeah, and so she was really fat, right? And my last name was Shehorn. So we just immediately connected. When I first came to the store, that was her store. She was in Clearfield, and here I come, and I was her new store manager. But so on all of my paperwork, she would start writing. My last name was Shehorn, so she would write, "She's a whore," or "She's horny," or something obscene that was going up to the corporate office. I was like, this girl is fucking great. And so I'd be writing on her paperwork, Kim Heifer, and we just became instantly sisters. And so Kim, she would give you everything. So she gave me Shelly and John and Shayna and Paula. Mike, I don't see Mike, he didn't make it, that's too bad. They were my family, and I craved her attention. There was just something from Kim that I got that nobody else could give me. And she, just like Angeline said, she believed in me. She believed that I was greater than what I was. And she called Shelly, and Shelly came and took me to my first meeting. And, I stayed sober for, I don't know, probably 18 months, I guess. And I met incredible people, and I eventually, I got pregnant with my daughter. And so she still having fun, and I started having kids, and we just kind of, I left 20 years ago, and I haven't been back. So, but Kim is where my story begins, and I have 16 years sober now, and I have a beautiful family. I have 3 children. Paula, just like Angela and I don't have any family, and so Paula, she would help me with my daughter anytime I needed. She was the mom that I needed to help me with my daughter. If I wanted to do something, Paula was there. I would just drop off Carly and Shelly. She'd watch her during the day, and Paula would watch her at night. Drink coffee. Her door was open to us anytime we needed a mom, anytime we just wanted to settle down for a second and just sit there and be still. We could go to Paula's apartment, and she'd have a fresh cup of coffee for us, and so did Shelly. So, anyways, I'm thankful for Kim, and I wish there was more that we could have done for her, but Kim's not hurting me anymore, Kim doesn't hurt anymore, and I'm just gonna read this. Kim Crystal Hefner, June 30th, 1997, November 8th, 2022. Kim Crystal Hefner passed away Tuesday, November 8th. 2022, at the age of 45. She was born June 30th, 1977, at the old McCady Hospital in Ogden, Utah. She was a beautiful daughter, sister, aunt, niece, granddaughter, cousin, and friend. A bright ray of sunshine that will forever be deeply missed. During her short life, she touched and changed the lives of so many. Her ability to love unconditionally and care for others was remarkable. She took those in need without a second thought, and they became our family. There are several people who have said that they wouldn't be here today or be who they are if it weren't for her. She helped raise 2 young boys as if they were her own when their mother died, and took a teenage boy and his mother under her wing when she was getting clean and sober. Kim took a 15-year-old girl in, helped her get clean, helped her graduate from high school, and legally adopted her so she didn't end up in the system. Kim supported her daughter's passion for art, and she now has a successful career as a tattoo artist. Kim was a longtime member of Narcotics Anonymous, with around 13 years clean and sober before her relapse. She did service work, and there are countless stories of Kim going above and beyond to do whatever she could to help people. She stayed with 3 kids so a mother could go to rehab and get clean. That mother now is 22 years clean and sober. Went on to become a substance abuse disorder counselor at a women's inpatient treatment center, and has also adopted a son and fostered several other children. Kim got many people into their first NA meeting. One of those recovering addicts now has 16 years clean, owns multiple businesses, and recently opened a sober living home for mothers to stay with their children to get clean. Kim stayed with the newcomer for an entire month and didn't let her out of her sight so that she can detox off heroin and keep her son. That woman credits Kim for keeping her alive and from going back to prison. One of her nieces says that Kim has a huge part of how she shaped herself growing up. And now at 24 years old, she has legally adopted a child and fostered 3 others. Kim is so proud of all of us. That's who Kim was, love. She was such a fun, free spirit. She loved to perform and be front and center stage. She was a tree-hugging, hippie child and artist at heart. She loved to paint and go to the art and pride festivals. Loved to dance, blast her music, and laugh. Her favorite thing to do was to make memories with loved ones and take loads of pictures. We are grateful to have so many of her. She loved nature, all things suns and moons, sunflowers, daisies, and rainbows. She was always extra selfless, charismatic, and not afraid to be loud, honest, and bold. Her soul was brilliantly colorful and blindingly beautiful. Kim completed her trade school at Weber Basin Job Corps and obtained a mortgage lender license and worked at a drug and alcohol treatment center. She was smart, skilled, negotiator, and a saleswoman with a tenacious spirit. Her radiant smile and energy lit up every room that she walked in. Her sense of humor and personality were truly one of a kind. She knew how to make you feel special and strong. She was a powerhouse of a woman, as well as one of the sweetest, most nurturing, empathetic humans that ever existed. She was a teacher, a protector, a mother, and a support system to so many. Kim is preceded in death by her nephew, Justin Brown, father, Alan Tim Hefner, and her mother, Paula Ann Collette. She is survived by her brothers, Michael and Timothy Hefner, sisters Michelle, Shelley, Harris, John, and Amy Clark, step-parents, Barbara Cillian, Al, nieces, Heather Hefner, Jessica Mallory, Stephen, and Shana Harris. Nephews, Anthony Hodo Mestas, Paige, Michael Hefner, Randy and Jake Harris. Great nieces, Charity, Musha Hefner, Madison Clark, Nicoya Hill, Lillian and Carissa Harris. Great nephews, Cameron Mestas, Jeremiah Gordier, Jason and Nicholas Clark, Hayden Hefner, John A. Harris, and her adopted babies, Keisha, Bernice Fields, Amber, Gilbert, Drew Gibson, Tyree, Ty Dickerson, and Jeremiah Hooba Wheeler. She also leaves behind many beloved cousins, extended family members, and friends, chosen family, and the rest of the Pink Ladies. A celebration of life will be held for Kim and her mother, Paula, at 6 p.m. on Monday, November 22nd, in the Comfort Suites Center in North Utah. Kim always said, treat others as you would like to be treated, and that love conquers all. Her life is an inspiration to live by these words, to love unconditionally and fiercely. We will always be grateful for the years of love and memories with our beautiful Mimi Sunshine Kaka, the queen. I just want to add, you never doubted if Kim loved you. Like you knew that Kim fucking loved. We would walk into her house and, talk about the pictures, and then just, she had let me show the Toyota Camry, I don't remember where the house was, but I would walk into her house and look at the walls, and her walls were covered with us. She covered her walls with us because she loved us and she wanted to see us, and she wanted to capture those moments and never forget them, and she was amazing. So thanks for listening.